Hello, guys. Very good evening. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. Thanks, Jayesh. Thanks. Very good evening, Linjan. How you guys are doing? How was the weekend? Mine was also great, Jayesh. Very excited for today's class. Yeah, doing great. Yeah, mine went well. Oh yeah, it was lazy. Yeah, like sometime it happens, but yeah, like I remember the most laziest one weekend was when we were on the COVID phase. So at that time, we do not have to do anything. We do not have to go outside. So just have to watch. Yeah. What about you guys? You guys? Oh, you hibernate this weekend? Oh, so full on study, huh? Oh, great, great, Ekta. Solve lead code. I hope like whatever you are solving, you are also trying to push those things in GitHub as well. So later on, you can share that on LinkedIn or on your resume. So if you are not doing, please do that. Oh yes, I'm very excited for that also, Niranjan. So actually, we have started our module. We have started learning about Node.js, and then npm, then SQLize database. Then we started understanding our application, right? And then we started creating some APIs for them. So every time, whatever we do, whatever we did, at the end, our goal was to deploy it and bring it to the world. So that's what we are going to do it today. So right now, whatever you guys have developed today, it will be available for everyone. Everyone can access it. Everyone can access your API. They can shout at you that your API is not working. You will go and check the logs of servers, and so I'm very excited for that. Always excited. So in IBM, actually, in my team, I still remember, our team was known as front end team. So on front end, mostly people do not do the deployment stuff. So while I joined IBM, in IBM they use IBM Cloud for doing these deployments and all the production things, right? So I was the first person in my team in IBM. I'm not talking about whole IBM. I'm just talking about in my team in IBM in front end developer. There were I think 45 people. So in we have fresh I think newly joined that team, and I think in next like in only 3 months I was the first person who was just reading about the app deployment in IBM Cloud, and I was the first person only who deployed the apps. So I was very excited while reading about those things and how can we deploy it, what are the ways to deploy it. So always excited to deploy things. Is it lagging? I'm doing great. Ankit, thank you for asking. So Sarad, you just need to refresh your browser. So yes, actually, yes, it always it inspires once the deployment step comes for me actually. Right now I'm working on, right now in PayPal also I'm working on cloud, Google Cloud. So there also like I'm working on cloud functions, cloud PubSub or cloud data store. These are the three things I'm working right now. So still a lot of things are unexplored there. So me and my team, my colleague, both are exploring things and trying to put things there. I think that's why technology, when like once you're working on the IT industries, it's just the technology and new things which gives you excitement and dopamine in your mind. Otherwise, you will all feel bored, right? After doing the same thing again and again. So That's right. So you have to explore things and see. People are continuously developing things. Even if we talk about blockchain or AI, ML or data science line, if you choose any of the lines, there are people are continuously developing things. They are exploring things. They are reading about it. There are a lot of papers are published where people are doing some like interesting discoveries. So, so I think yeah, it's like our IT industry is, our IT or software industry is fun actually. I didn't feel bored while working. Like if you mix travel plus the technology, I think you are. I personally feel you are just living at fullest. You don't need anything. For me, I can say that. Okay, so Ritik has shared one doubt. So let's see quickly his doubt. Let me share also my screen so everyone can see his doubt. Then if they are facing, then we can all resolve that one. So as you can see that it's expected 201 but received 500. So somehow your API is not working. See, the error is saying the get all products API should work and it should give us 201. That's what you are expecting, right? But somehow the response.status code is giving us 500. So somehow your API is not working. So like response.body is coming to you or any error is coming there. It looks like there is some errors is coming for response.body. So Ritik, also share that error. Okay. So we might get why we are getting 500 there. Is Prisma just like Sequelize? I'm not sure about, but I need to check about the Prisma. Let's quickly check. The Prisma, it should be ORM, right? Prisma ORM. It's an ORM that helps app developer build faster and make fewer errors combined with the data platform. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, looks like same like uh, the Sequelize, and it provides I think one client also. See, Sequelize provides CLI and the main package, but it looks like rather than like it's already Prisma is also providing two things to you, but it's providing more than that. So as you can see, Prisma can easily integrate with JavaScript, TypeScript, Postgres, MySQL, SQLite, SQL, MongoDB, CockroachDB. Yes, I think it's best. It's same, yes. So yes, answer to your question, Ankit, it's same. But yeah, there could be some extra feature they are providing which Sequelize is not providing, or might be Sequelize is providing some of the things which they are not providing. That's what the competition happened, right? There was a that's only competition they are doing right now. Okay, Ankit. So Ekta is asking, so do you have any opinion about Azure Databricks and its scope as a fresher? So I remember about the Azure Databricks. So they generally use it for the data like ingestion. So once the data ingestion is happening, at that time they use the Databricks. I'm not sure, like I'm not fully confident on that, but I remember the Azure Databricks and all those services comes into the data science services which Azure provides, right? So if you are getting chance to work on Databricks, definitely it will add some of the like newly technologies or newly platforms which they created for data science. So definitely we'll get some of the ideas there, and it could add some more what do you say value to your resume also when you will mention about the Azure Databricks and whatever work you did on the Azure Databricks. So definitely it will add some values on your resume. Okay. So Ekta is saying even I want to start learning blockchain once this course is finished. So Ekta, like choose one of the path. Like if you want to go for blockchain or if you want to go for data science, because they both have different resources. I know at the end it's all technologies and languages and everything, but they have totally different path. I personally feel so you have to choose that path and then you need to go into that path. Okay. Ankit is also excited about the blockchain. That's great. Still almost same like equals. Yes, same like but we need to check. Yes, sir, API is working. So what about the request.body, Ritik? Can you share the screenshot for that? What is coming in request.body? You have all consoled it, all right? In the line number 10, you have consoled it, request.response.body. So we can check in the body if there is any error or we are getting proper response. Because I am feeling there is some error which is coming there. Okay. Where can I learn is learning system design seems important for interviews. Oh yes, yes. So for system design, I have one YouTube person. That name is Gaurav. If you will simply search, let me search it. I've already actually taken his class. Let me search quickly about the Gaurav. So that is person Gaurav System Design. If you just simply search this thing, I also follow some of them. This person Gaurav Sain. Yeah. So start watching his videos, and he has also provided some course for that. So you guys can follow that also. I think it will cost you near to, I still don't remember, but near less than 3,000 or somehow on that. But it is like he's continuously adding content. See, once he will provide all the use cases, all the terms which we use in system design, and then he's continuously adding content on that. He's continuously adding content on that, and then I remember occasionally, like not occasionally, I think in months, 2 3 times he has the Zoom calls where he will hear all the questions of yours, all those things. So I think it's a good investment if you have some of the money, so you guys can look for that. He's continuously improving the content, connecting with people, so I feel it's good, right? Because as I'm saying, continuously things are changing. So if somebody is continuously updating the content and providing you also to sync up with that or cope up with that, so it's good. So Ritak has shared another screenshots. Let's see his response. Yeah, you can see, right? It's giving internal server error, right? So you can see the error. That's why you were saying like you are getting API is working. API is not working. See, internal server error, cyclized connection refuse error. It looks like you have not changed the config.json in test. It looks like to me because I remember I was also getting the same error. So this was the file where I provided the same database name, e-commerce in the test part. You guys remember when I was working? I was on the Friday or Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday, I was also getting the same error, right? So at that time, I just fixed it there. The test I've given the same credential which we provide for development, the test, because we are running the test, so it is taking the test environment. Okay, Ritik. So try to fix that part, and then we can see. Yeah, already changed. Still, you're getting refuse. It means your database is not running. It means your database is not running. Okay, Ritik. Just check if your database is running or not. Because if it is, it should not give you this problem. Okay, guys, so that's all about the topics and your queries which you are handling, which you are answering. So I will just answer Ritik on Ritik's also. So is the last class about testing mandatory for us to deploy the app today? No, actually. The testing is just for checking whatever code you did, whatever code you have written, is it matching with the requirement which you got? That's all about the testing. So it's not necessary to do the before deployment. Okay. So let's see first of our slide from today's class. So guys, this is the topic which we are going to cover today. Okay. And I would say for everyone that these are the topics which we are going to discuss. You are going to see it many times. Once you will start your own development or you are working for any of your company, you are going to see these things many times. Might be name will be changed for you, but these terms are going to be available every time. Like GitHub, it's not going anywhere in the future also. Like why you need the GitHub, we will talk today. Why we need the GitHub, and database also is going to be there for like millions of the further years also, right? Intro to Heroku, that's also, see, the name can change. Right now there are a lot of cloud providers like Heroku, Like Google Cloud is there, Azure is there, and Amazon AWS is there. In similar way, Heroku is also there, which provides you the servers and database and all the app deployment services, free also and cost basis also, both scenarios. So we'll talk about that also, and then we will deploy our app into the Heroku environment. Okay, so these are the topics which we are going to discuss today. Okay, so let's move into the next slide. And I hope you guys also be excited to know about these things, because this is mostly the operational part. Like in some of the teams, like in some of the places, when you will start working on it. When I started working on Abizone as my first company, so at that time, I only got chance to work on GitHub and database, because there was the operational team. There was already the operational team who was looking on the deployment part. So that's why I only got the chance for GitHub and production part, database part. But later on, when I joined IBM, I got to work on all three. And people right now, all the companies are expecting that you should know the deployment process as well. Okay, so that's why that's very important concept, that there is nothing to learn. As you know, as you create, if we talk about learning a new applications, like if somebody comes to you tomorrow and they say that there is new application has come for Flipkart, or like there is new application for chatting also come. So how you guys do? You just go there, sign up, create your accounts, upload your pictures, then try to connect to people's, right? In similar way, these all things also going to be happen today. Okay, yeah, the GitHub is there. You have to create the account there, and just understand some of the things which you need to do in the GitHub. Similar way, like if somebody new is creating the Facebook account, what they have to do? Similar step you have to do here. And then after creating the account, you need to upload some of the things, right? You need to follow like how the Facebook is saying to you. You need to click on the specific place where to chat, where to see the status and all those things. Similar way, these web applications will also provide you, and you need to follow those things. Okay, guys. So let's see what is our next slide, and then we will talk about that. Okay, so now first term is hosting. What is hosting? So like most of the people will not be aware of what is the hosting meaning and why it is important. So let's see. Right now, when we started developing any applications, what was our intention? Like you have started developing a e-commerce application. Your intention was, once I fully completed my applications, I will bring this application in front of Word, so the other people and everyone can use it, right? That was our intention, right? Let me know in the chat, what was your intention when you started working on your e-commerce app? What was the end goal which you want to do it? Is it not the same which I am talking right now? Once my application will be developed, I want everyone to use it. Correct? Let me know in the chat, guys. Yes, obviously. That was our intention, right? And guys, make today's discussion is, it should be interactive, because today whatever we are going to discuss, it's not about the learning anything. It just you will just see it and you will automatically learn it. These are the things. Okay, so let's today's make discussion a little bit interactive. Let's keep comment, like all of your comments, keep it continuously in there, and then we'll answer it. Yes, to bring it before the public. So can we develop a front for this app and redeploy later? Not sure about that, Ekta, because that's I think the end of today's class. After deployment, we might have the revision class today where we will answering the doubts. But in this place, there is no React on HTML. But yeah, if you want, we can create a small HTML file, but just for uh, like uh, simple index.pug or anything like that, where we can display the things. Yeah. So that thing we can do, but that thing we can do in tomorrow class, right? Okay. Yes. No coding today, sir. Yes, no coding today, Joseph. It's just some of the we might be fixing some of the things in our code for before deploying into production, but no coding today. It just you have to view things today. Okay. Okay. So guys, yes, Niranjan, the revision class on Wednesday, I think. Yeah. Next class is revision class only. So yeah. So what I was saying, the reason was that we want to bring our applications to everyone can use it, right? So that was our intention. And that's what, guys, till now we are developing our application in our machine. Till now, whatever I did, like if I show you my folder, that folder is right now only in my machine. Correct? I have installed Node.js in my machine, right? So right now everything is running into my machine. You cannot access it, right? And it same is going with your application also. Whatever you have done, it's running in your folders, right? I cannot see it. No one can use it. So that's what, guys. Once we complete our applications and once we do the testing, and then we are confident now our application is okay and our application is meeting with the requirements also. Now we need to deploy this application. We need to put this application at a place so everyone can use it. Correct? We need to put our application in one place where everyone can use it. It should be public now. So that's what the hosting means, guys. That's what the hosting means. Now we are going to move our application or our code to a place so that everyone can use it. Okay, that's what the hosting means. So you can read the first line also. Now that our project is working fine in local system means in our machine. It should be useful when used by other. So now when it's working fine in our environment in my machine, now I need to make it public so everyone can use it, right? So that's what, and it should available to world, right? Our purpose can be achieved when we make our applications to users by the internet, and that's what hosting means. So that's what the hosting means, right? Once you will deploy this application, now through the internet, everyone can connect to your application. That's what we are also doing, right? Like if somebody has created a new like app, new websites, so now through the internet only we can connect to those apps, or we can install their application in our mobile. Those are the ways. But right now we are talking about the web applications. So we are right now going to access them through our browsers. Okay. In revision, can you explain how to join our backend with front end weekly? Yeah, sure, sure. I will try to like create one front end like small where we will try something. Okay, we will create a small app.js file in the front end and try to call our APIs and then render them on the UI side. Just one API like get all products. Okay, just small API. Local server. Local server. Joseph is writing local server. Okay. So okay. So Joseph just rewrite your question. I didn't understand the local server. What do you mean by that? Local server means our machine, our local machine. If you want to know about the local server I mean it's our local machine. So right now, whatever we are doing in our machine, it's local to us. So that's what the meaning of local server. Okay. Okay, so now what is the next line they're saying? There are infrastructure, platforms, or software that are hosted by third-party providers and made available to users for various needs through the internet, which is called cloud service. So now they are talking about what is cloud. Okay, now they are talking about what is cloud. Okay, guys, so let's try to understand. If cloud is not there, first understand why we need cloud. If cloud is not there, can't we deploy our applications? Can't we use any other services? We can. Before cloud, when the cloud was not available for everyone, we were still deploying our applications. We were still using third-party services. Everything we were doing. Then at that time, how we were doing? At that time, if you want to, as a developer or as a small owner of any company, if you want to deploy, if you want to bring your website to the public, you need to purchase all the servers, you need to keep it in your place, right? And all the infrastructure you needed like routers, network, everything whatever you needed, you have to purchase it, and you have to you have to first rent a place where you can keep all these things. That's what people earlier do when they do not have the cloud services. So once the cloud comes into the picture, yes, high capex, yes, there definitely high like capex is needed there, right? And opex also, because see, capex and opex mean the capital investment and opex mean operational investment, right? So because you want to, because you are going and purchase it up. See, you remember, guys, for our mobile also, if you want to store some of the informations there, or movies or songs, we simply purchase small memory card, right? Just for 2 GB. Right now, people are purchasing 2 GB, but earlier it was in MB, right? 2 MB, 8 MB, like this, right? Just for storing the musics and movies in our mobile, correct? So yeah, so that time actually, that's how, if you want to store all these database and all those information, you need to purchase little bit bigger things, correct? So that's what the that's why the capital expenditure or capital investment will be high for you guys. That's why when cloud was not available, people were doing that. People were purchasing these things and keeping renting a place where they can keep these things. And then after that, these things are like electronic machines. They will be heated. Then they will put some fans on that. There will be some coolers for just cooling these things off. These things were these things mostly right now all the companies were doing before cloud services. Okay, now these big organizations like Amazon, Microsoft or Google, they have come with, they told that now all these things we will do, and we will provide you all these services on rent basis, correct? See, still they have to do these things, but right now the one party is holding everything, all the servers, all the memory cards, all the cooling, all the place renting, everything. Now some big identities are doing it right now, like Amazon or Microsoft. These are the big. That's why I'm taking the names, but there are many. There are many. So I think in India, I heard Reliance is also planning something to go for cloud also. They are also. I'm not sure they are already providing it for Geo or not, but they are, yes, IBM also, yes, IBM also, like the right. So these are the big organizations or big parties who told that now we will purchase some island or purchase some place where we will keep millions of servers in that place, and then we will do the routing, we will provide the networks, we will do everything. And now if you want to use it, you will just pay me whatever thing you want to use, right? If you want to use the database, just tell me how much space you needed, how much like speed you needed, which reason you want, and then I will tell you the price, and then you have to give me. Similar, like I just like uh, see, you can relate this analogy with the milkman, right? You can own one cow or buffalo like for the milk, but you do not do that, right? You just go purchase the Amul packet or like the milkman who's coming. You will just ask them to give me 1 liter or 2 liter, right? That's what the cloud is also doing. Cloud is the one person who is owning all the things, and then he is renting out the things. Similar way, like Amul is owning all the cows, and they are like producing like all the milk, and then they are wrapping it and then selling it to people. That's what the similar way cloud is also doing it. That's what these big organizations is also doing. They started doing it, and they are saying it cloud services, these services are available every time, like cloud, because cloud is available everywhere, right? So that's what they're saying, these services are cloud, which is available everywhere. Okay guys, so are we good with understanding the cloud service? Did you get did you get the idea why we are using the cloud services and why cloud services has come into the picture? Yeah. So Ankit is saying if you will have your own cow, then you get the much pure milk. Then Amul and others. Yes, that's right, Ankit. But you need to do maintainability. You need to bring you have to spend some time to maintain it, right? But everyone do not want to do that. They just want to drink milk. They do not want to उसकी सफाई करो और चारा डालो और जो भी सारी चीजें होती हैं. They don't want to do that. They just want to drink the milk. So that's what the cloud is also doing. Cloud, जो बड़ी बड़ी organizations हैं like Microsoft, Amazon, they are maintaining everything. And you as a consumer or the customer, you are just using the services. Okay. But yeah, if you will own it, you will control it. Whoever owns it, they only control it. Yes, Sunil, we need to buy the cow, but rather than that, we go with purchasing the milk directly. Yeah. Okay, so that's what, guys. So right now there are a lot of these cloud providers are. which are like right now some of the mention in our in the slide also, like Amazon, AWS, Heroku, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. These are doing the same thing. They are the cloud providers. They have provided you one dashboard. You can go and purchase things. Similar like the guys, you won't believe. Similar like the Amazon website, Amazon.in website. If you know your requirements, then you will not find any differences. You need to go there, you need to search the servers, whatever the space you needed, which database you needed. See, same goes with Amazon.in also, right? If you know your products, you will just go to that products and purchase it. Similar goes here also. You need to go and select your services which you want to use and then do your payments. Same. They have created the same websites. Okay. So today for our applications, we are going to use Heroku. Okay, it provides some of the free services, so everyone can use it. I think Amazon and Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud, they also provide you some free services for some period. And I haven't till now I have not used the Heroku. So today I will use it in front of you only, and I have not done anything because I'm going to do it everything in front of you today, and I want you also guys to follow it. So whatever errors I will face, I will just show you, and then we will together resolve it. Okay. So today we are going to use the service of Heroku. Let's move further. They are providing trial services. Yes, I think not trial services. I think once I remember, I have created the free account in Azure and AWS also. So they provide 30,000 credit. I think in Azure they provide 30,000 credit. So in that 30,000 credit, you can purchase some of the services from the Azure services. Like you can purchase, I think it's one VM or not one VM. I think you can simply create one app and use some of the database, and then that application will run for forever because they use it. They rent, like they will charge you based on your application uses. So in starting, if you are a new like developer, or if you're a new entrepreneur, so less people will come into your website, right? And once you will see that now your customers are increasing, you can start paying some more money. Right now, you can start with free account. Then once you see your customers are increasing, you can just provide some more money. That's how the people generally work. That's how the startup also works, right? Whoever is working on startup or wants to go for entrepreneurship, they have created their products. Now they want to bring it to the public. They simply go with that base only. Yes. Okay. So let's move further. Okay, so let's first run our project locally and let's see, because for running our project, right now we were doing the node, I remember we started with node index.js, right? So, but right now we are going to deploy it to some other services. So we need to tell that line in our packet.json. So that is the first change which we will do it today. Okay, let's see the next slide. What is the next? Okay, that's the GitHub. So okay, so let's first, guys, let's see. Good that we can use free at start. Yes, Arad, we can use the free all these cloud services. They have provided it. So guys, let's look into our repo today again, and let's look into let's make that repo and check if everything is ready for our production deployment or not. Okay, so let me share my screen, and I will also, let's create a new branch, session 7. If I will make any changes, I think there should not be many changes, but there should be small changes. Then we will make those changes and then we will move further. So let's see which branch we are at. Session 7. We already at the session 7 branch. I have not posted these changes. Cross env. Okay, let me post these changes so these changes will not go out. Cross env. These are the older changes, guys, from the last class. Okay. Let me know in the chat. You guys can see my screen. Okay, great. So let's create a new branch first. So we'll create a new branch as session 8. Okay, now we are in the new branch. Let's push this branch first so it will be available in our repo also. Okay. So now let's see quickly the changes are there or not. E-commerce. Okay, it's not coming. What is the backend cohort? Yeah, with this name it will come. Yeah. Okay. Now let's click on the session 8. Yeah. Okay. So let me now tag it to here so you guys can see if I make any changes. Okay. Okay. So now I did it here. So I think the first change is we need to tell to our packet.json from where our application will start, because you can see right now we are not telling it. So that's what we need to add one script here, which is start. So by default, all the Node.js applications run with this npm start in all the production deployment. So that's why you need to provide the npm start script in the test in the start command in the script, and we simply need to write here node index.js because that's our main file, node index.js. Correct? Let me first start the database also. I think my database is also not starting. 1 minute, guys. Let me start a database also so we can quickly check everything is working properly or not. So I need to go into the JAMP, I think, yeah. JAMP, manager OSX. I need to provide the credential. You guys can also start the JAMP server, and we will first check everything is working in our local or not. Then we will go for deploying it. Okay. So now I started the database in Apache. Let's wait for it to be green. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. So let me pass this command to you guys also, so we can do it quick parallelly. Wait. So guys, add this line in a packet.json, or let me push this change also. So this is the first change we did. So added start, hit push. First add this line in your script. Okay. And now you guys can see, I will just simply do npm start and automatically it will catch the node index.js. You see, node index.js, automatically it comes. Correct? Are we good with that, guys? Okay. Now let's see. Now let's go into the index.js and let's see if everything good there or not. Let's go into the index.js. Okay, this was for our testing. Okay. This is our index.js, right? Let's see. So first file which we are importing, that is server.config. So let's see server.config. Okay guys, so we will not define our port here. That this port I have taken for just the example, right? This port I have taken just for the example, correct? So let's remove this port. Let's remove this port, and yeah, let's remove this also. The server port will come from the process.env, because now in production automatically that port will come. Okay, automatically that port will come. We do not need to provide the port. Okay, and now this condition will be become for production. When I see, guys, what I did, if my process.env.node_env is not able to production, then take it from here. Otherwise, whatever the port production has, take that one. Okay. Okay, guys. So what I did, I was like before we were trying to uh, like take this port from this file, right? So at that time I put the development here, but right now I'm saying if my process.env.node.env is not able to production, then take it from here. And these values port and node_env in automatically will be available in all the production environment. We do not need to provide it. Okay. Then let's see the next thing which we need to check here. Yeah, it's express, it's the routes. Okay, server is in starting in, okay, server port which is coming from here, which where we are taking simply the process.env.port. That's great. Yes. Okay. And then I think now we can change this, guys, because this is the first time we are going to deploy in our server, right? This is the first time we are going to deploy in our server. So we need all the default thing there. So we can uncomment all these things because now server will not restart again and again. So this data will not be created every time. So default roles, default categories, and default products. So first time once our database will be connected, we will put these information. And here we need to write cyclize.sync. Correct? Do you guys remember we need to put the force true here also? Anyone has the comment line? Or cyclize.sync will also work? Or we need to put force true here. Anyone in the chat? We need, okay. Okay, we need. So force true is there. Okay, I think that's all. We need to do it here. And if init is giving any error, so that's fine. Console.log error. So we have already logging error. Okay. No need to make any changes else. And I think let's remove dependency from the .env here. Not sure we will be able to get the env there or not, but let's search for JWT secret key also, where we are using it. We are using it at two places, right? Yeah, process.env.jwt secret key. Okay, so let's remove this part, or because I'm not sure while deploying, Heroku will provide us this JWT secret key. Like Heroku will provide us the way to set the environment or not. That's why I'm just removing all the dependencies from the environment and keeping all it is static. So let's first go with the static, and then we will go for the process.env. Okay. What was the key? Let's remove all the dependencies from here, and then we'll go there. Then we will look for that Heroku is providing us the way to keep the environments or not. It should provide, but we need to find it out how. Second place is this. We'll remove it. We'll fix this, guys. No problem. First, let's go with the static one. Okay. Let's check any other variable we are using. So node env will automatically come there. App name, we are not using it. Port will automatically come. And these two things were coming, so we have already removed it. Okay. So now I don't think we need any other thing. Let's see. Let's see, .env is there. Okay, looks good. Config.json is good. Yeah, we might need to change these things, but we will change it, no problem. So let's me post these changes. Get that. Commit -m changes. Okay, guys. So what we did, guys. So we have made some of the changes which we need for production. So first change which we did, that was this one. In our package.json, we added this line, start node index.js. So we are telling, because every Node.js applications has npm start command. It always all the Node.js applications start with this command, npm start. So that's why we provided one start script, and that's why and then there we are telling from which file our server is starting, and that file was index.js. That's why I kept it node index.js. After that, what I did, in my .env, I removed all the dependencies from .env, because I told you, right, wherever we are going to deploy our environments, they provide some environment setting configurations. So we need to check for Heroku first. How can we set these variables there? Till now, if we for right now, I just remove all the dependencies from here in our files. So we'll take everything from the like whatever default thing is coming, that's fine. Whatever default thing is not coming, I just put it as a static. So like JWT secret key will not come there. So that's why I kept it as a static in all the files wherever we are using. But port and node underscore env, it will automatically come whenever we deploy our application to any production environments. Always node underscore env is production, and they will provide the port. Your port will not work there. Okay. Both will work. I have not provided the secret key. You can provide it as a static. I have pasted it there. I have already posted, but I think it's only on the odd wd.js. One place is this where I statically kept it, and another one I think it is in controller in odd.js where we were doing the sign in part. Yeah, only at two places you have to do, Ankit. Okay. We won't provide port. Heroku will. Is it so? Yes, Heroku will automatically provide it. That's why. Do we do some import something for Heroku in PS? No, no, no. We do not need to. Okay. Okay, guys. So that was the change we need to do, and let's now look into our next slide. Okay. Till now, what I understood, like these are the changes which we need to do. But let's see. Once we will deploy, if we get any error, then we will make further changes. Okay. If there is any changes required. I don't think right till now we need any changes. Okay, guys. So let's move further now. Are we good, guys? Can we now move further? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Changes net issues. Net issues. Sir, could you repeat changes net issues? Could you repeat changes? So first change, Joseph, we have added the start line in our packet.json. And then I think the next change which I did in config.json, I made some of the changes, which I have already. You can check my repo here. So the files I will tell you wherever I made the changes. Let me share it. I'm already sharing my screen. Let's see the commit, last commit which I did, which was the changes. You can see in the config.server.config.js, because this I have taken for the example, right? For telling you if there is no port, if the node env is not there, it will take this port. But right now, what I did, I'm making if process.environment or node env is not equal to production, just require it from the .env file, which we will create in our local environment, and then I made it by default process.env.port. Okay, in production it will come also, and here also it will come require.env.config. Okay, then wherever I was using the JWT secret key, I want to remove the dependency from .env. That's why hello I am secret key I provided. And then the next thing which I did in the main index.js, because now the serialize.sync, this is what we want, because now our server will start one time only, and then it will continuously run. So that's why we want these default things to be created. These default things will not be like again and again created, because our server is starting only once. That's why this code will also work. Okay, so these are the changes which we made. Okay, let me provide this link also so you guys can see the changes. Suraj has one doubt, so let's quickly see his doubt, then we will move further. What was the doubt here? Sir, in my package is not showing script. Oh, you do not. You have to copy paste it from there, from my repo. You do not have anything in this script file. I think you have not created the npm init. That's why it does not have anything. Okay, so you can copy it from my file, copy it from the my repo. Okay, the packet.json from here. Okay. So we are doing it for local environment. Joseph, we are doing this line just for local environment. Agar if our environment is not production, only for that, only for those scenarios. If our environment is not production, then check for these values in local environment. Okay. Okay, so guys, that's all about that. Let's move into next slide, which is intro to GitHub. Okay, why we require GitHub. Okay, so let's see. GitHub provides you one better, like I would say, one intelligent way to collaborate on one project. To collaborate on one project. See, in one team, you are working with 5 people. Okay. Now I have started. I am the developer one, and there are 4 more developers. Developer two, developer three, developer four, developer five. Okay. Now I have started with something. I have started like the first step would be initialize the project. So I would do in my local system I would do the project initialization. Okay. In next of the system, developer two is also got some work on API part. Correct. He also need the same code because he also has to do the project initialization. Same goes for developer 3, same goes for the developer 4, same goes for the developer 5. Everyone needs the project initialization. Correct. So how can you share your code? Will you share it through the memory card? Like paste every files in memory card and then take out the pen drive, put it there, then do that, right? So you will like this, you can do this also, right? But daily you are making some changes, like daily you are making some changes in your file, then again you will just paste it, and then again you will pass it to somebody else, right? And right now, like if you consider, you have already created 4 or 5 files, and if I am also working in the same file and other person is also working in the same file, then how will you do the merge of those files? How will you do the merge of those files? Like there is one file like api.js. I also work on the same file, and the developer 2 also work on the same file. Now there is very much confusion. How can we merge these 2 files changes? Right, guys? We need to like if we do not have any way to automatically do these things, we need to find like each line by line. Then I need to copy paste his code also. These are all the things we need to do, right? Am I right or not? You guys let me know in the chat, right? We need to do these things all. So that's why, guys, GitHub comes into the picture. Earlier, GitHub was like there was some open source community who was owning the GitHub, but I think some years ago Microsoft has purchased it. So now, right now, GitHub is like fully managed by Microsoft only. So you can see how much benefit GitHub is providing. That's why Microsoft has purchased it, and still GitHub is like working so much. They have provided a lot of things to you now. Right now, the one cool thing about the GitHub they are providing, apart from the repo part, apart from the whatever I told, yeah, GitHub Copilot, yes, that part where it will tell you it will automatically suggest you the code, like you will just simply tell him. I think that's only the GitHub Copilot, right, Ankit? If I'm not wrong, but I know I heard about one idea which GitHub was working on. It will automatically suggest things to you. You will just write one line, it will also automatically understood, like they are using AI there, but they automatically it will suggest to code to you, right? Sometimes you face some of the problems, right? GitHub will automatically go and explore the internet for the same problem, and then it will provide you a code. Till now we do that, we go into the internet, find out that code, and then paste it there. Now GitHub Copilot will go there and automatically do that thing. So GitHub is right now, and once it is acquired by Microsoft, they are doing a lot of intelligent stuff there in the GitHub. Okay. So guys, this is just part. This is just one of the feature of GitHub. But yeah, the main part why people use the GitHub, so that your code can be available anywhere on the internet. Your code, whatever changes you are doing, that could be available anywhere on the internet, and then anyone in your team, not even in your team, if you are making your repo public, if you're putting your code as a public, anyone can access it. Right now, as you can see, I am also using the GitHub, right? I'm putting all my codes there. Anyone can access it from you. That's what you can see. Now you can serve your local setup online. It means whatever changes you have done in your local environment, that whole code can be can be available publicly for anyone, and from the with the help of internet, anyone can access it. And you can see the next line, it's not easy to maintain and make your server available 24/7. That's why we need some remote server to deploy it and forget. So the cloud server provider will maintain our application for us. So they are saying it's very, see, if we do not have these repos and the cloud services, then what will happen? Every time you are making any changes, you need to deploy all of your code directly to there. You have to maintain it, you have to manage it. If something is going down in your server, you have to again upload everything there. But if you are providing if you are like deploying your code through the GitHub and these services, they will automatically manage everything. If somebody is going down, they will connect to GitHub, and automatically all the things will be deployed again. Correct? And you can see we need to take care of one thing before deploying the app, which is the maintenance and continuous changes to the application. Yes, we have to make the continuous changes also, right, to application. That's what I was telling, right? Once you are working, yeah, as a team, then if there are 4 to 5 people, they have to make changes, and in the same file if they are making, that's why we need some of the things which could easily handle all these changes. That's why the GitHubs come into the picture. Okay, guys, let's read a little bit more about it. We'll likely add more features or make some critical changes to our code in the future, or maintain different version of our code. That's all same, right? Also, things work differently in the industries. There will be many contributors for a single project, right? Finally, all the code from these machines will be merged at a whole. Yes. Maintaining the flow. Yes. So here GitHub comes this picture. So right. So see, guys, as a developer one, I am working. Developer two is working. Developer three is working. Developer four is working. So at the end, we have to merge also all these code, right? If we are working in different files, those all files should be come at one place. So that's also we can do with the help of GitHub. We can if we are working in the same file, we can easily merge those changes in same file. If we are working in different files, still we need to merge those files at one place. Those all things we can do with the GitHub. Okay, lot of features we can do with GitHub. Even your code will be available for everyone. Okay, so these are the features. That's why we need the GitHub, and GitHub helps us a lot. Everyone should know about the GitHub. I would say that from the day one when I joined Divizone, they started telling me about the GitHub, and till now, till today, I am working on GitHub, and I think for the next 10 years, I'm also going to work on next 10 or more than 10 years. I'm going to work on GitHub. So that's why very important to understand what is the GitHub, what is the need of GitHub, and how we use it. So need of GitHub is very simple. जो कि मुझे लगता है, what I believe that when you are working in a team, you want to collaborate, and when we are collaborating, we want our changes to available every time. Correct? Then only people can make the changes on that. They can review it. They can provide you some feedback on that. Correct? So that's why GitHub helps us there. Okay. So let's see what. So guys, did you understood about the GitHub or not? Why we need it? Okay, so in meanwhile, somebody has questions. VS Code is owned by Microsoft. Yes, I think Microsoft VS Code. Yes, VS Code is also, I think, the owned by Microsoft only. Not sure, but yeah. GitLab and Bitbucket. Yes, Ritik. Those are also similar. GitLab, but Bitbucket, I think it's a different company. But GitLab, it's a GitHub only. Bitbucket, it seems like another company who is doing the similar thing. What is Copilot? Copilot, it's a feature which provided by the GitHub, which will Copilot. When you are traveling somewhere, you got co-passenger, like who is just sitting with you and going into the same route. Same way, the Copilot is also there, who also wants to who just simply wants to help you whatever you are doing. That's what the Copilot here. So GitHub as a Copilot is helping you to make some of the decisions of your code, like better practice, best security practice, all those things provide the Copilot. Okay. Even GitHub provides the GitHub pages for web app deployment. Yes, that's also true. Yes, Ekta has totally said correctly. GitHub also provides you the way to deploy your changes, like static changes, not full server type stuff, but you can simply deploy your static pages there. Yes, that's right. Sir, is it difficult to learn about CI/CD? No, Ekta. It's just like a simple configuration. See, whatever we are going to talk about right now, it's all about the configurations, not any business logic part. Configurations you will learn one time only. Then you will always do the same things. Configuration is not going to change in future. Once learned, every time same. That's why these are not difficult things. Coding is difficult because every time business logic will be changing. That's that's a difficult thing. GitHub Actions for CI/CD. Yes, GitHub Actions also. I think they have added so earlier, but yes, that's also you can access GitHub APIs and GitHub Actions to do some extra things. Yes. How we can contribute for the open source project related to Node.js and how to find them. I think you go to their websites. See, these are the, if we talk about the Node.js, so guys, see, if you want to contribute as an open source developer, you just simply search Node.js GitHub and open it like Node. Okay, you see the issues here. Issues. You just open these issues and just try to understand these issues and try to create your PR here. And if you resolve the issues, they are okay with PR. Now you are contributing in open source developer as an open source developer. Okay, guys, that's how you do. You have to go to the issues. You have to find out those issues. You have to read about those issues, and then talk about here. Anyone can chat here. You just need to sign up and then start the chatting here. Okay, that's how we do that. Okay, Ankit. What is the difference between Git and GitHub? I think there's not much difference. Git and GitHub both are same. The same name. Without Git, I can't even imagine to work. It will really nightmare to control the version. Yes, Satish, I agree with you. GitHub is for good maintenance of code, right? Yes, maintenance of code, versioning. See, today you are deploying version 1.0. It has some other changes. Later, you make new features. You need to deploy next version, which is 1.0.1. So definitely, versioning is also there. Have you used Copilot? No, actually, Ankit, I haven't used it. What is PR, sir? Oh, I will tell you PR. No problem. Ankita, it's a plugin installed from your support ID market and Ankit, okay. And link with the GitHub. Yes, you have to install it into you. You can install it in your Visual Studio Code also. I think that is. You can install that GitHub pilot in your Visual Studio Code also. It will work from there. Yeah. Okay, guys. So GitHub. See, because see, GitHub provides you multiple way to interact with them. One is through the simply you can go into their website and simply you can access some of the things there. Correct. But because you are working on your local environment, right, in your local machine, correct, so you should have something to make interaction in your local environment also. So that's why GitHub has provided you some CLI, the Git CLI or GitHub CLI, which you can use which you can install into your system, and then these are some of the commands which you should know. Even if you do not want to remember these commands, they have also provided you some tools, or even GitHub not provided some open source teams has created some of the apps just for using GitHub properly in your local environment. But I generally feel to go with commands, because if you internally those tools also are using these commands to interact with GitHub, correct? But I personally feel we should all know the commands, because once you will know the commands, you can easily understand what you are doing, right? So these are some of the commands which we will see one by one every command, and I want you guys also to follow these commands. But before that, let's look a little bit more about this, then we will talk about it. Okay, let's first we'll go into the GitHub website, and then from there we will understand. Okay, let's see what is next in the slide. Yeah, you can see they are telling whatever the step they are mentioning, we can do it three ways, right? Directly through the GitHub website, through the command line also, and GitHub also provides the GitHub desktop app. I was telling you, right, they have provided some desktop applications. GitHub provides the GitHub desktop also, which is a UI based app where you can do the similar thing like pull, push, creation, everything. And other than GitHub Desktop, there are many desktop applications which people generally use. Source tree is there. I didn't remember the like whole application's name. With these applications, like you can easily interact with GitHub. You can easily maintain multiple repos or multiple branches. All these things. Okay. If anyone is working already on that, are you using any other applications rather than using these three ways, like command line or GitHub Desktop? Interface everyone will use, but other than command line or GitHub Desktop, anyone is using any other tools? Ankit has used the GitHub Desktop. Atish is using, I think, command line. Vishnu is no source tree. Deep is saying about source tree. Yeah. Get in command line, okay. CLI only. Yeah, I also actually use CLI only. The Git, because Visual Studio automatically integrated. So I don't. Visual Studio automatically install the Git also for you. So that's why I haven't installed the CLI also. You guys know, in my system, I think I have not installed the GitHub. I think so. I'm not sure. In this machine, I have installed GitHub or not, installed GitHub CLI or not. But I think Visual Studio Code provides us. Yes, CLI is command line interface. Yes. Like CLI is simply right. You want to do interaction with the command line interface. Git bash is also same, Ankit. Git bash also, I think Git only provides us to interact with database, interact with GitHub. Also same. Git bash, GitHub, CLI, same. Everyone is doing the same purpose. Okay, let's see what is next in the slides. Okay, so let's now everyone open this website. So let me share my screen and let's everyone go into the. Okay, so everyone open github.com. Okay, this is the web interface of GitHub website. Okay, so everyone, let me pass this website to you, and everyone it open it. Okay, and then click on the sign up button. Everyone, click on the sign up button quickly. Okay, then enter your email here. Let me keep it. I already created account, so it will not let me. But let's see what happened next. See, email is invalid or already taken. So for me, it is already taken. But let's see what is the next step is coming for you. Everyone, please do the sign up. And in meanwhile, let me find out the password for my. Let me find out the password till now. Everyone, please do the sign up. You all know how to do sign up. You all use the Instagram or all the websites, so you all know how to do sign up. So please do the sign up. Meanwhile, let me find out my password. Okay, this one didn't work. Okay, you are doing, but yeah, I'm just giving two or 3 minutes for everyone to do the sign up. Whoever has not done it, please do. Everyone, please do the sign up. Whoever has it, that's good. Just open then your GitHub website. Just open your GitHub websites. Okay. In meanwhile, let me reset my password. So I already got the reset email. 1 minute, guys. Yeah. I already set up my account. So let's see. Setup means I've already done the sign up. Everyone has done the sign up. Whoever has not already done it, please let me know in the chat. Done for Nirja. What about others? Done for Sarath. Okay, great. Let's move further. So now I am in the sign in screen, right? You can see, let me go again to that step. github.com. I'm in the sign in screen now. So I'm providing my email ID, providing the password, which I recently set it. Now I am in the website here. Okay, guys. Now I'm inside the repo. Okay. Everyone is seeing the same screen. Everyone is seeing the same screen. Great. Nishant has one doubt. Okay. Yeah, you already signed it. Great. Okay, guys. So let's understand very quickly some of the things here, some of the terms. I think, see, when you will click on this plus button, you can see you all can create the new repo. So new repo is like a new place where you are going to, or new repo is like new folder where you are going to keep all of your project. Okay, all of your project information, we are going to keep it here. Same way. So like it's a new repo. So everyone click on the new repository here. Repository means new folder. You will get screen like this, where you have to choose your owner. You have to keep your repo name and then some description about it. Keep it as a public so everyone can access it. You can read it. Anyone on internet can see this. Add a README file, and in the git ignore, you can just search for node. Okay, you can simply search for node and then click on the create repo. Everyone, please do that and give the app name as e-commerce. Let's search e-commerce hyphen app or e-commerce simply. Right, whatever name you want to give to your repo. Okay, everyone please create a new repo here. Click on the create repo. I already created the backend cohort, so that's why I have it here, right? I have already have it. So once you will create the repo, you will see a screen like this. Let me know once you are able, once you all are able to see your repo and your screen. It's not taking username. It means you are mean where the username is there. Username. Are you talking about this part, owner, or this part, repo? Yeah. Hey, where are the username here? It's owner and repo name. It's not taking sign up part. You have to change. You have to change your username, right? This means somebody has already taken the username. Hey, you guys have done the Facebook and Instagram, right? Sign up part. You have to provide the time remaining 9 minutes. Restart required 1 minute. Not sure it will restart or not. You have to change your. You have to change your it's not showing if taken. Okay, so just refresh it and then again do the sign up. Might be your internet is slow. That's why it's not showing you. Audio gone? Is it happening with everyone? Okay. So are you, everyone is able to see this screen? Everyone is created their repo and everyone is able to see this screen? Yes, yes, okay. Created, okay, great. Okay, so now let's understand some of the things here. So guys, see, these are the branches. These are the branches which we have created, right? Every day we were working on different things. That's why we created the branches, right? But in real time, in real applications, we also work in the similar way, but these will be branches of different developers, right? Developer one will work in the one branch, developer 2 is working on another branch, developer 3 is working on another branch, and then they will all merge it to the master branch. Then they will all merge it to the master branch. So you can see here, right now I'm in the day 2 branch, right? And here we can create the pull request. So pull request is merging two branch from one branch to another branch. So you can see I can create a new pull request. You see, new pull request, and you see two branches are coming now, master and master. I can change any other branch now, day 7. So we can see these are some of the files these are some of the files or changes which are not available in master branch. So that's what I will create a pull request here, which is in short form called PR. So the meaning of PR is simply merging two branches, correct? Because at the end we want to bring all the code at one place. We want all the code to at one place, and that place is master branch. So the master branch will always have all the code. Whatever developers are working in different branches, the master branch will keep all the branch changes at one place. So that's why we create the pull request, guys. Okay. So that's why we create the pull request. And you can see, let me create one pull request for you. So these are the changes which we will move from the, and you can see we have to provide some of the things for the for the some information about the changes, because developer 3 is merging his change to the master branch. So somebody can review this also. You can see here, reviewers are there, labels are there, project, lot of things GitHub provides. So simply for reviewing, like right now in my applications, we create the PR and we provide the informations here. Then we request for reviewers. So the other team members or other manager can come here and he can see all the changes which I did. Then if it all looks good, they can merge it to the master. So I'm simply writing moving day 7 changes, moving day 7 branch changes to master. Please review it and approve it and merge it. Approve and merge it. So generally, you guys know what they did, what they do in the real projects. They do not provide merging permission to everyone. They do not provide merging permission from any branch to master. Master, only the senior or expert person will merge. Everyone cannot merge it to the master. Or if you want to merge it, you need minimum reviewers. That's what the generally they do. The GitHub provide you the way that you have everyone cannot merge into the master. Only some restricted people should merge it in the master. And if they want, and before merging, they will ask for some reviews. Reviews means other team members can review your code. That's what the GitHub does. So let's see. Let me create a PR here, because this is the public repo. I have not added any configuration. Now you can see, now one PR has been created, pull request 1. Anytime I can come and open this PR with the day 7 name, and all the changes and everything is there. Now I can simply click on the merge pull request. Everything will be merged from day 7 to the master branch. Day 7 to master branch. Okay, guys. So that's all I think we should know. That's all we should know here. We can simply add the file, add new files also. We can upload the files also. And one important thing, we can click on the code. It will provide you HTTP, SSS, and GitHub CLI, these things, right? And then you can simply click on this and clone it. Then you can simply click on it and clone it in your local. Clone it means you can keep the same code which is happening here in your local environment also. Okay. Okay, guys, you can do the same thing in your local environment also. But in our case, can you repeat again PR part? Sure. So where we were? Yeah, here. So see, Ritik, what is the PR meaning here? We have multiple branches, right? You can see the main branch is master, default branch, and all these branches are there. In real project, what happened? These branches are different developers who are working on the same project. Correct? So now you can see developer 6 wants to merge his changes to master because he has completed his work, right? So what he will do, he will create a PR request from his branch. So he will go into the day 6 branch. You can see right now I'm in the day 6 branch, and then he will create a PR request from here. Okay. So he will click on the PR, he will click on new pull request, and he will change, he will select the branches. The first will be where you want to merge it. So I want to merge in the master. So I will be first will be master, and second will be from which branch. So I will choose the day 6. And once you will do that, you can click on create pull request, provide some information, and automatically new PR request will be created. Okay, Ritik? That's how it does. Sir, I always get confused while creating and pushing to certain branch on GitHub from VS Code. Can you explain how to push to a particular branch when we have many branches? Sure, sure. Sir, create the SSH key to authorize the machine to push the code to repo. No other machine can push the code other than using HTTP push the code using the SSH. Got it. Yes, Atish. So that's also right. We need, see, what Atish is saying here, from our local machine, we cannot push into the GitHub. Okay, from our local machine we cannot push directly into the GitHub, because GitHub needs some authentication, right? Every application needs authentication, right? Like once we are opening the GitHub website, we have provided the authentication, right? We have provided the username and password. In similar way, GitHub, from our machine, when we want to push changes to this particular repo, we have to do the authentication. For that, GitHub has provided us the way to do the authentication. These are two ways. One is through SSH key, which you need to provide at both places, in your local environment machine also, and in GitHub also. And second one is through the tokens, which is the HTTPS token. So that's why you can see when I was on the clone here, you can see two ways are there: HTTPS and SSH. And GitHub CLI is also there. You can simply repo this way also. But yeah, SSH one, the older one, we need to be where we can just, you can see, add a new public key. There are the ways they will tell us. Here we need to add our public key, and for that we need to follow some of the steps. So I think we can simply search here how to add SSH key in GitHub. So we will get a lot of documents there, which we could follow here. Let's see if it is checking for existing, it is generating. Yeah, these are the prerequisites which we need to do. I will provide you this link. Okay. So see, what are the steps we need to do? Let me quickly show you. So yeah, I think we have to start from here. Yes. So see guys, the first step is open your terminal and check, do you have SSH keygen or not? Let me check in my terminal. Let me open the terminal, or you can open the command prompt. You can check this SSH keygen is there or not. You can see I have the SSH keygen. It will create some security keys for us. And here you need to provide your email ID, and then it will generate some public and private algorithm. It will just generate some of the keys. It will keep it in this place. It will ask some of the passphrase. You do not need to enter any passphrase. You just enter there. And then after some time, after some minute, 1 minute, guys. Yeah, I think once you will do all these steps, you will get the keys. Let me do in front of you. No problem. Let me paste this command and let me keep this thing. I think it will change for me, but I will change the location. No problem. So I will provide my email ID here, which is purwrap333@gmail.com. Okay, and then I will click enter here. Unknown key type ed. Okay, sk. Okay, so we can take this one. Then we can remove the sk from there. Might be this is not the known key. Yes, you can see enter file in which to save the key. So right now it is going into the .ssh some other file. So I am just clicking on enter. Overwrite, yes. Enter fast phrase, no fast phrase, no fast phrase, and it has created the file. it has created the key. So we can simply go to this path and we'll get the key from there. So let's open it. Cat and simply put this there. We got our key. Let's copy this key, and let's come back again to our place. It is saying here we can add our SSH key. Okay, let's see, is it the same key? Open SSH private key. It is giving us the private key. And 1 minute guys, let me read the documentation again. Where was that documentation? Yeah, so generating SSH key to SSH agent. So we have done this, we have done this, we have done this. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, we have done this step. Let's see what is next step. So we are okay, so we need to copy the public one. Yeah, that was the mistake guys. We need to copy the public one from here. So dot pub. Yes, I think this one is the key. Need to copy this one. I think they have already provided it here, right? Oh yeah, we don't need to go anywhere. They were already providing it. And then you need to come here and paste it. And here you can just simply say local setup, add SSH key. You can see my local setup has been created. Now from my machine I can connect to github.com. Okay, everyone, please do that. Let me pass this link to you. I already provided the link to you. Okay. Okay, Arad. Sure. So first open this URL. Okay. In this URL, you can see this is the second step because you do not have SSH key in your system. So you have to go for generating a new SSH key. Correct? Once you will go down, you have to follow this step. SSH keygen -t, you just copy this, change this to your email ID, same email ID which you have used for login. Okay. And after that, you just need to do enter. You do not need to provide any information. Just need to press enter everywhere. 3 times you will press the enter, and you will see you will get this key here. This this key here. Okay, so first do the first step. Then I think we can go to that .pub file and copy our keys from there. Okay. Yes, you can run this from VS Code also. Anywhere, guys. You forget your email. You have to use the same email which you use for sign in GitHub. No need to see, automatically it is connected. I think VS Code will automatically have the Git. You do not need to do anything there to connect to VS Code. Open the VS Code and search for Git. Do simply this Git. It should automatically be there. No. We are deploying it on Heroku. We will just push our code to GitHub. Deepak. No, I mean to connect with our Git account. Okay, so yeah, so these are the commands you need to pass. I just provided you the URL. You just need to pass these commands, guys. See this command, SSH keygen. You just change this to your email ID, not mine. Just change it to your email ID. You will automatically get it. Okay. -t is, I think, which is providing you the signature algorithm which is using for encrypting information. That is the -t, which is telling here. Yes, different algorithms are there. That's why you can see -t add is there. If you're using RSA is there. just for tagging. Okay. So once you guys do that, the next step for would be, because we have already created it. We have already created the folder. So what we will do, we will follow the next step here, which is, if I go into my here, no problem. I think we can go with this way also, no problem. Let's see. Okay guys, if everyone has done it, the next thing is, once you will add your GitHub key there, you have to come here in the code and click on the SSH and copy this line like this. Copy this thing and then go into your terminal or VS Code anywhere and then simply do git clone and this URL. Okay. Everyone, please see my screen. Once you are connected your SSH key, please come to your repo here, GitHub repo, click on the code, go into the SSH and copy this URL. Okay, from here they have already provided you the copy. They have already provided you the icon. Just click on this one and then write git clone and this URL. But here you need to provide your URL, not mine one. You have to provide your URL, git clone and the URL name, and then click enter. Once you do that, click enter. Okay. So like right now I'm in which folder? Let me check. Then I will click on it. So let me move to desktop and let me create a new folder, deploy, and then I will do the git clone there. Yeah, I should not be anything here. Yes, you guys can see now git clone, and I'm passing the same URL and enter. You see what is happening? Cloning into backend cohort, and now it is saying could not read from remote repository. Please make sure you have correct access right. It looks like something is there, some problem is there. We have added the key. Why it is not let me cloning it? Connection reset by this port 2020. Could not read from report repositories. Okay, that's fine, no problem. It is working here, right? Let me see. Is it still working or it has created some problem for me? Yeah. Is it working for you guys now? Git clone command? Yes, that's another step. We'll do that. Ekta. If we already have our code and we want to GitHub, yes, then you do not need to follow these steps. Yes, but yeah, I'm just telling it is from the new point of view that we need to do that. Okay. No, no, no. You do not need to create a Joseph deploy folder anywhere in the desktop. You can clone it anywhere, desktop or anywhere. No, no. Create a new folder. I would say create a new folder and create it. If you don't want to create it on desktop, create a new folder. For me, it is giving some problem. Let's see HTTPS URL. This one also give problem. Oh, HTTPS is working for me. Great. Already provided SSH key, but HTTPS is giving problem. SSH is giving problem. Must supply a key in OpenSSH public key format. Also, you are not providing the public key format. So you need to see this. See, when I was running, you have to go to this file, right? You can see I was providing the PUB. This was the path, right? For me, I think this would be the same path for you. You see, user arprovar /.ssh. Otherwise, once you will write it, you will automatically get the path. Just check the Niranjan path where it has installed, where it has kept the files. You have to keep the public. Whatever the file is, yes, in that go to that path and check for .pub file, .public file, and then copy from there and paste it there. Error is clear, right? That the key which you are providing, it does not match with the OpenSSH public key format. Okay, guys. So whoever has cloned it, please open your folder. Right now, I have cloned it in the deploy. Open this folder in the Visual Studio Code. Okay. Open this folder in the Visual Studio Code. Let me also open. Let me go to the deploy folder. I created under the deploy folder, right? So let me go there into the deploy folder and let me copy this. Yeah, you can see the changes. You can see the by default master branch here. Let me increase the size little bit. You can see these are the like starting file which my repo has. You see, if my repo, if I'm showing you, you can see these are the 4 files which my repo has, and I am also having the same thing here in my local environment. Okay, guys. So now, here you have to go, Niranjan. Here in the code, click on the SSH and copy from here. Copy this URL and then go to your terminal, write git clone, wherever you want to clone this folder. Okay. Yeah. So guys, now let's understand 2 things. One is called local repo and local GitHub repo, and second one is called the remote GitHub repo. So now you can see I have folder at 2 places, same folder. This is backend cohort 6 here and same backend cohort 6 here. The same goes for you also. You guys have also created the e-commerce app or whatever apps new, and then you are also going to have the 2 folders. So whatever folders you have in your local machine, like here, it is called local GitHub repo. Okay. This is called local GitHub repo. And when I'm saying it remote GitHub repo, it means I'm talking about here in the GitHub repo. Okay, guys. What is the difference between local GitHub repo and remote GitHub repo? When I'm talking about the remote GitHub repo, I'm talking about here in the GitHub website. And when I'm talking about local GitHub repo, I'm talking about your code in your local machine. Okay. So every time whatever we will work first on here, then we will push these files or push these changes to the remote GitHub repo. Okay. So first we will work on the local GitHub repo, which is our local machine. And then whatever changes we want to push it from here, we will push it here into the remote repo. Understood, guys? The difference between local GitHub repo and remote GitHub repo. So every time we do the changes in local GitHub repo, then we push these changes to remote GitHub repo. So once we will, until we will push through the GitHub repo, nobody can see it. Nobody can see those changes until you will push those changes to remote GitHub repo. Okay? And remote GitHub repo is this, right? So until you will push these changes to GitHub repo, nobody can see it. Are you good with that, guys? Understood local GitHub repo and remote GitHub repo? Great. So everyone has cloned it. Everyone has opened it in the Visual Studio Code. Done. Yes. Okay. So now let's create a new file. Now let's create a new file. So let's create a new file here, and that file name is server.js. Okay, and let's simply put one console here, hello server. Okay, so we have created a new file in our local GitHub repo. We have created a new file in Go local GitHub repo, and you can see right now my branch is master. So okay, let's see how can you see your branch. So now let's see. I'm using the GitHub CLI command, guys. So now you can see git. If you write git branch, you can see the current branch of yours. Right now, in which branch you are, you will see with the command of git branch. Everyone, please check it. Okay, so we'll just learn some of the commands, Joseph. Then we'll go for break. Okay. Or you want like in meanwhile you guys can set up. We can go for break also. No problem. If you want like 10 to 15-minute break, meanwhile somebody wants to set up also, yes, we can wait. Then we can go for these commands. Yeah, I think that would be great. That would be great. Let's go for 15-minute break and then we will again look into it. Let's see, Sunil has one doubt. Let's see. Yes, Sunil. Now you just need to do, no, you do not need to do SSH keygen only. You need to copy the whole line. You are you are just writing the SSH keygen. No. You have to write the whole line, right? Which they are providing. You just go into this URL, yeah, this whole line. And then you have to change this here you have to put your email ID. Okay? Okay, Sunil? So follow the step from there. You just need to copy this. I have already pasted in chat. Just go above and find out that line and then use your email ID. And then you have to do 3 times enter. You will get the SSH key. And once you get the SSH key, you need to come to this page into the setting and you have to add it here. I've provided this URL also. You have to add it here. This key. Okay, guys, so let's go for 15-minute break. We will do that. No problem, Nilanjan. No need to do this. I just created the new clone repo just for teaching you some of the commands. What we'll do, whatever folder we have already created, we will first push that code to GitHub repo. Okay, we'll do that. Anything around local setup, anything you can put. Okay, guys. So now we can go for 15-minute break. So right now it's 9:40. We all will be come back at 9:55. Okay, guys. So let's meet after. Is everyone back now? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's see some of the commands which we are going to look today in the GitHub. Okay. So these were the command, right? So git init we will check 1 minute. So let's check the git add and git commit first. Okay. So right now, as we have created a new file, server.js here, right? Now we have created this file in our local GitHub repo, correct? And we want to move this file to our remote GitHub repo. You can see right now, it still does not have the file. So how we will do that? So the command is, first we need to add this file. These are some of the steps which we need to follow every time. So we have to write git add and dot, git add space dot. So whatever the files are modified, everything will be added. So now we can check git status. You can see git status. You can see here, your branch is up to date with this, changes to be committed. So now Git is telling you, you have already added the file, now only you need to commit it. So now the next command is git commit space -m. You need to provide the message here. What are you doing here? So I can write adding server file and then click on it. Again, git status. You can see on branch master, your branch is ahead of this origin master. Origin master is a GitHub repo. And now you can use git push. So I will just simply do the git push. Simply do the git push. Now you can see this file will be here also in the GitHub repo. You can see here server.js file with the console.log hello server. These are the changes which you need to do every time, guys. Okay, so now let's see. Now, right now I'm in the app.js. I'm adding some new lines here. Console.log app.js. Same step I will follow. First, git status. I will see one file has been modified. I need to do git add. So I will do git add dot. Everything whatever has modified will be added. I will again do git status. You can see now modify is there. Changes to be committed. I need to commit this change. Git commit. Same -m. Message in single quotes, changes in app.js. Single quote point, close, and then click on it. Then simply git push. These are the same command every time you need to run it. And you will see now your changes from your local repo has been pushed to remote repo. You can see control.app.js. Okay, guys. So these are the two commands which we completed: git add, git commit, right? And then we did the git push, right? Automatically, because our origin branches automatically it will take it. So that's why we haven't provided the name here. Automatically it is taking the origin and whatever branch right now we have in our local environment. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so now let's see another thing, which is how to change branch. How to change branch. Right now we are working in master, but if you want to create a new branch, what we will do? We'll do git checkout -b and branch name. So let's see, I'm creating a branch name as a deploy. I just need to do enter. You can see switch to a new branch deploy. Now you can see now I am in the new branch deploy. Now let's make some changes and push it from this branch. Hello server from deploy branch. Sorry for that, guys. Okay, hello server from deploy branch. So now let's see, same step, git add. First you can say git status. You can see changes not staged for commit. First add them. So let's add them. Git add space dot. Now again do git status. Sorry, git status. You can see it is saying it has been modified. Now do the commit. So let's do the commit. Git commit -m and modified message, right? And then do git push. But now I have created this branch, but I have not created this branch in remote server or remote repo. You can see if I show you all the branches here, we will still not see the deploy branch. Let me search it. Can you guys see the deploy branch? No, right? So that's why that's why our error is saying that this branch has not been deployed. So you have to write this branch like this. Only first time. It will, from the next time, it will automatically fetch it. So let me do git push. Git will automatically help you everywhere, wherever you're seeing the error. Now you will see here, deploy branch will be here. If I search for deploy branch, yeah, I will get it. You see, deploy branch is here. And with our changes, we made changes in server.js. You can see those changes. Hello server from deploy branch. Okay. This was the push, guys. Now what will happen? See, in the deploy branch, if we made some changes from here, directly from here, from the GitHub repo, like in app.js, we can also make the changes from here, right? If we click here, we can simply make the changes from here, app.js from GitHub remote repo. We can make changes in both places, right? We can directly make changes from remote repo, from our local repo also. So now let's make from changes from the remote repo and then commit it. Same changes here. Commit it. You see, now these changes are being modified here. But guys, now these changes will not be in our local repo, right? You can see our app.js is still old. We do not have the changes, right? We do not have the changes which we made here in our remote repo. Correct? So for that, we run git pull branch. Git pull. So it will pull the changes from the remote branch, and you can see now all the changes which I had. App.js from GitHub remote repo. Okay, guys, that's all the command which you need to remember. That's all the command which you need to remember, which are available in slide also. I will talk about git init. Just ignore this for some minute. But yes, for newly created branch, you need to provide -b. But if you have already created branch, you want to check out, you do not need to provide the -b. Like right now, I'm in the which branch? I can search it with git branch. So I'm right now deploy branch. I want to go to master. I just need to do git checkout master. You can see already come to the master branch, right? And if you want to create a new branch, we need to do checkout -b. This is the same add dot. If we specifically want to add any file, we have to do file name. Otherwise, dot will work, add all files. Okay, guys, are we good with that? Git stash जो भी तुमने local changes किए हैं ऋतिक, उसको हटाने के लिए वो एक उसको कैश में वो सारी इंफॉर्मेशन डाल देगा. इसके बाद में तुम उसको उसी ब्रांच में कर सकते हो. Git stash apply. Git switch. Let's see git switch. Git switch deploy. Yes, git switch will also same. Right, Lindsay? Sir, you were doing desktop folder, no? Yeah. This is the folder which we have cloned. We have created a new folder from here, from our remote repo, and then we cloned that repo. I was working on that repo only. Okay. Yes, under the deploy folder. Yes. You can see the path deploy folder. If I search the pwd, you can see desktop deploy backend core. I've cloned in the deploy folder, and then I take it working on it. Okay. Can you please explain pull request later? I didn't understand. Yes, there's no problem. See, somebody has made changes in your branch. अब देखो क्या होगा जयेश? You are working on deploy branch, but somebody else is working on deploy 2 branch. Okay. Somebody is working on deploy 2 branch. Okay. Now I will tell you the real scenario. What happened? Somebody was working in deploy 2 branch, and now his changes are done. He wants to merge his changes to master branch, which is the main branch. Okay. So now what he will do? He will create a PR. He will merge that change to master. Correct. अब तुम्हारी जो ब्रांच है डिप्लॉय वो हमेशा मास्टर के साथ सिंक में होनी चाहिए. क्योंकि मास्टर में वही चेंज जाएंगे जो फाइनलाइज्ड हैं, करेक्ट। बट तुमने जब काम किया था तब वो चेंजेस मास्टर में ब्रांच में नहीं थे, those changes were not in the master, right? But while you are working on the changes in deploy branch, somebody has already completed deploy to, somebody has completed the changes in deploy to branch, so he has merged that changes into the deploy master branch. So now you want again to sync up with the master branch, so that's where you will do the pull. That's where you will do the pull. So pull means the changes which are not in your branch but are available in your remote branch, remote repo branch. So you want to pull those changes. Okay. Somebody has made the changes in your remote repo branch, but those changes are not in your local branch. So you want to pull those changes. And the what is push? Push is opposite of is the changes which are in your local branch. You want to push those changes to remote branch. Then you will do the git push. Okay, Jess, are we good with now pull? Yeah. So now that's all guys about the branches. So now let's do one more thing, which was if we already created a folder, like in our case, we have already one project, correct? If we have already created a project and if we want to move that projects to GitHub repo, how we will do that? That's what we are going to look now. अभी हमने क्या किया, हमने एक नया प्रोजेक्ट सबसे पहले हमने GitHub में बनाया. First we have made the project in GitHub here in the remote repo, then we cloned it, correct, and then we can work on that project and then we can push the changes. But agar if somebody has already created project in their machine, now they want to move that project to GitHub, how we will do that? Okay, so that's what we are going to look now. Okay guys, so let's now everyone open your folder, open your project. So let me do that. Let me now everyone open your original project. Till now you guys were working on that. Okay, everyone. So now you can see right now I'm in the desktop backend code folder. Okay, everyone please come here now. In your original project. Okay. Okay, everyone come into your folder structure in backend code 6. Everyone is there? Everyone will open it? Okay, so we'll follow the same thing here, which is available in our slides also. Yes, using the command line. Yes, so now we'll see if we want to move our existing project. So the first command which you need to run, which is the git init. क्योंकि हमारे इस फोल्डर में अभी तक हमने git start ही नहीं किया है. In our folder, we have not started the git till now, correct? Okay guys, let's create a new folder and let's copy everything from here. Okay, I think I will also follow the same thing. Let me create let me create a new folder for you. I think otherwise I will not able to tell you. Let me create very quickly sample project, right? The same thing which you have already done, I am again repeating it. Sample project, you created the new repo. Let's give it, this is sample repo. This is public, add readme, git ignore is node. Let me do it. And let's create a repo. I'm creating the same repo. Okay. Now I want my existing project to come into this folder. Okay. So let me, guys, you do not need to do that because I have already configured the GitHub. So I cannot like give you the right thing to do. So that's why let me create a new folder in my local environment. Already I had folder deploy. Where was that? Let's create a new folder, no problem. mkdir cd make directory. You do not need to do these steps, guys. You already have done it. I am just repeating it. I'm just doing in my system because I have not done it. I was just verbally telling you. So let me do that. So test sample app. Test sample app, okay? I've created this test sample app now. Where is it? Test sample app. Can you guys see it? Where are you? Yeah, this is This is empty folder right now. Let's move very quickly everything from the backend cohort. Where is backend cohort now? Where are you, backend cohort? Yeah, you're here. Now let's copy everything from here. Control A, Command C, and let's move it to test sample app. Yeah, very quickly. Oh, I think it will take time because node module is there. I can stop it, right? Oh yeah. I don't know. I've stopped it. Yeah, node module is there. Okay, so now let's open it. Now, rather than opening the backend code, let's open the test sample. Same thing which you guys have done it. Because now it will be same thing. Now let's open the test sample app. Open it. Where are you? Test sample app. Yes, this is it. Okay now. Okay, guys. So now everyone is the same phase. Now we are at the same place, right? Correct. We are at the same place. We have not added the any GitHub repo for our project. You can see right now down there is no GitHub branch is coming. Till now GitHub branch was coming. Now this is the project where Git is not using. In earlier project I was already using the Git, so that's why I was not able to show you. But right now you can see it's empty project. It's like it's the project which we have created and there is no Git integration. Okay, the same like your project. Everyone will be having the same thing. Okay, so guys, now first command which you need to run now, which is the git init. Git init. Everyone, git init. Once you will run the git init, you will see all the files in green. You will see all the files in green. Okay, and it will tell you all these warning using this. It is telling you using master as the name for initial branch, and you can like do these configs also. Okay, and you can create a new branch and all those things it is telling. Okay, okay guys, so first do git init, and then I think we need to add one more file here which I have not copied, which is the git ignore. Git ignore. I want to write those things which I want to ignore from the, which is the first thing is node modules. I don't want to push my node modules. That's why I will put it into the git ignore. You can see as I did the as I put the node modules here, you can see this has been gone into the gray side, right? The change color has been changed to gray. Okay, guys, please do everyone these things. First do the git init, then create the git ignore file, and then keep the node modules under that. Okay. What is the error you guys are getting? What is the error? Whoever has done it, please run the git add command now. You can see git add command. Or before that, you can do git status also. Whoever has done it, git init, you can see these all files needs to add now. Right? These all files has to add now. I don't know how coverage has come. Okay, we can remove the coverage also. Apart, like after a node modules, write coverage also. This folder is also not needed. Right? What are other folders? Yeah, migration is also not needed. Oh no, migration is fine. Migration is fine. Config is fine. Yeah, everything is fine. So these two folders we can keep it, guys. Node modules and coverage, which we don't want to post to Git. Okay. And after that, we'll do git add dot. All the files will be added now. Yes. Now we just simply need to do commit. Right? So git commit -m add new project to Git. Correct? Now you can see all the files has become white again. Earlier they were green. Now everything is in the white screen. Now we just simply need to push it. Git status. Git status. Now we have to simply push these changes. Everyone had done it. Git add dot. Yes, git add dot is there. Git is not recognized. Git init giving error. Git is not recognized as error. Git is not recognized. It means Git has not been installed into your system. Okay, so it means Visual Studio is not giving Git. So guys, install Git from here. Let me give you the URL. Git download for Windows, right? You guys are using Windows? Yeah, install it from here. Yeah. Okay, install it from here. See, so once you did git add, git commit, do the git commit, and the next command is this: git remote add origin and your repo name which you want to add. तुम अपने existing project को किस repo से add करना चाहते हो? You have to provide the name here. Let me pass this command, and here you have to change the username and repo name, whatever username and repo name you guys have. Okay. So which we can take it from. No, let's write it. Let's copy this command here, and then my repo name is, let me take it from here. My repo name is sample project and username is ARPI, this one. We can keep both things here, right? And then I can click on this one. Then we need to do enter, and then the next thing is this command, git push origin master, or simple git push also should work. Okay, so git push, when you will do, it will ask for set upstream. Let me set this also. Could not read from remote repository. Okay, so it is taking error for SSH key. Okay, so this error is coming for SSH key. Let me do this also. So this error is coming for me just for SSH error. Huh? 1 minute. If I go out of this, my network, then it should work or not. Let me check if it is a VPN issue. Okay, it looks like some issues is coming in my system. 1 minute, guys. But yeah, it should work in yours. If your SSH key has been configured properly, so once you will do this thing, git push, after this line, git remote add, it should work in your machine. Is it working? For anyone, Nilanjan, you were doing that, right? Git remote add origin, git as github.com. What is the error you are getting? Git push origin master. Failed to push some reference to update were rejected because the remote contains work that you do not have locally before pushing again. So yes, so okay, do git pull. It is saying first to you that you have to first do git pull. Okay, Niranjan. So just do first git pull. Anyone else? Yeah, after that you need to follow the same thing, right? Git init. After that, Parag, try git init. After that, try git init. Arad has one doubt. Okay, let's see his doubt. Key is invalid. You must apply an key in OPC in public key format. It is saying you, right? Public key format. It means you are not taking the key from public format. I told you, right? .pub file, the public file. From there, you have to only copy it. It's clearly saying that it's not the .pub file. Okay, guys? Anyone has done it? Ekta, Nilanjan, you got the same error which I am getting? Sunil? Public key. So guys, I think you have to go to this SSH folder, right? The SSH folder which I told you, which is in the slash users. Where is it? Slash user and AR. Yeah. Then dot SSH. Right? You need to go there and check for ls-la. You can check this dot pub file. You need to take the token from here. That's the only place you have to do. If you are not taking it from here, then it's a problem. So there is some stream command, but it got resolved. Okay, great. Git pull failed. Okay, git pull is also failing for you. Okay, let's see. So once you did git push origin master, that's fine. Okay, refusing to run unrelated histories. It's weird actually, because if you have created a new repo in there, then how things are coming in your repo? What could be the changes you are adding here? Oh, I see. It could be the reason because we have something there, right? Uh, it's remote control to remote changes. It might be because of you already have .git file, right? If I show you my repo, you see, I already had these two files. So might be these two files might be facing some problem. In my case, actually, it's giving me this different error, which is the remote access error, connection reset by this. It looks like to me it could be the error because of my VPN. That's why actually I'm just not looking into this one. Okay. What about others? It could be the reason, Niranjan, might be you already had that. I think I need to check out new branch because I faced this error before. Okay, so let's change to new branch and then push the changes. Can you share the command for getting public key? No, there is no command. Sunil, you need to go to this path, users slash arprover slash dot ssh. And this is for Mac. Once you have created the file, at that time you will also have the path in your system. You need to go to that path. At that time, when you were creating the public key, okay, can you share the command for getting the public key? Getting or creating, it's a difference, right? This is the path we use for creating the key. Okay. Created, right? You have created this one, right? So you have to go to that path and find out the .pub file. Is it coming in Windows or not? Hey guys, whoever is working in Windows, are you guys seeing .pub file there or not? Yes, it's there, right? And Ankit is saying, so just go and look for that file, Sunil, and copy the token from there. Same for Arad. Oh, great, great, Nilanjan. No, no, no. Inside that file, we have the token. Oh, already got it? Great. Ah, yeah, that's the token only. SSA 256. SSA 256. For me, it is coming different. That's the reason. Is it giving error to me? Let me see. id.pub. No, yeah, for me it was giving SSH ED 2559. That's what I pasted there. But that's fine. Yeah, paste this one there. We'll paste this one. Okay. So we have pushed our changes to GitHub, right? You put it the same key, but it still is giving you the error. Oh, very weird. Very weird. I think then you have to follow the same step again. Hey, what about the HTTPS? Wait, guys. This was for that. What we need to do for HTTPS? Let me wait. I think there is one more for HTTPS also. Wait, guys. Configure HTTPS endpoint of GitHub. One minute. I think I remember for that we just need to go somewhere in settings. 1 minute. Is it password and authentication? That one? SSH and GPG key. Okay. Hmm. Oh, very weird actually. Why? Not sure why this error was coming. But yes, I think that those are the steps we only need to follow. I think I am also getting the errors here. It looks like for me it is some port which is not resetting. So I will check this part. Okay, guys. And then I think I will just let you guys know about this in our next class. Okay. Okay, Sunil and Arad, we will look into this part into our next class, and then I will see. In meanwhile, try to create the new token again. It should work actually. Try to create the new SSH key and then add that SSH key there. Are you adding at right place? Is it the like same SSH and GPG key here? In this screen, you are adding new SSH key here. You see, SSH, you were getting SSH 256. See, it is saying it should begins with these keys only. You should not get SSH 256. You are not using this algorithm ED2559. Sunil, I saw your key was SSH 256. You can see in the top it is coming as SSH 256. Are you not using this command -t ed2559, because it should create SSH 255 ed2559 token. Is it, Sunil? Why you are getting SSH 256? Is it happening with everyone in Windows? If they are using -t ed5229, are you guys also getting SSH 256? Let me know in the chat, Ankit. Okay, so you guys are getting 256, huh? Okay, what is it? Then I think yes. Then Sunil, yours is fine. Yours is fine then. I was confused like why I was getting different. So it could be because of Mac. Yeah, it looks same. Yeah. No. You cannot go to SSH. You have to go through the CD. See, the path is above. C colon user slash Lenovo. This is the path you have to go. CD slash user. I think you are already in the Lenovo, right? Okay, so you have to go to .ssh, not SSH. You have to go inside the .ssh folder, cd .ssh, and then you have to go for uh, your file name is id_ed2559.pub, not id_rc.pub, not this file. See, you can see right on the top, your key, your public key has been saved in this path. Right, guys? You can see right that. So use that. Okay, so Sharad was sharing something. Okay, whoever is done it, Nilanjan and whoever is done it, please go for next step, which is the database creation. So there is one website, www.freemysqlhosting.net. Please do the sign up here. Everyone, whoever is done it, please go to this website in the URL. How can I open it? Yeah. And do the sign up here for database. Okay. In meanwhile, I will do that. I will check the doubts here. Okay. Whoever is done it, please do the sign up here. And please also do the sign up in Heroku. Let me provide you the Heroku website also. Heroku sign up also. Whoever is done it, please do the sign up at both places, Heroku as well as on freemysqlhosting.net. Okay. In meanwhile, let me see the doubts. Let me see the Sarad doubt first. So Sharad is saying history created. What does you say? Yeah, it looks good. Just add the .git ignore file. Sharad, just add the .git ignore file and add .env and node modules. Okay. And why are you in the e-commerce less middleware folder? Two things is looking weird here. One is, why are you in the middleware folder? You should be in the e-commerce folder. Okay. And second thing is, you should add .git ignore file like this. Saraj, see my screen. Just add .git ignore file on the root folder and add node modules, coverage and .env. All three files. Okay. Node modules, coverage and .env. Once you will add that, your changes right now looking like 8,000 plus. This will be removed because right now you are adding node modules folder also. So that's why the changes are looking like more than 8,000 plus. Okay, Sarath? So please fix all these changes and then add and push these changes to Git. Okay, let's see somebody who else is facing problem. Parag, unable to push in Git. What is the error you are getting, Parag? Sunil, follow the same step again. Whoever is facing some problem, please try to create a new key and add it there. Sir, not coming. What is not coming, sir? Sunil? Git not recognized. Have you installed Git, Parag? Have you installed Git? You have installed it. And are you checking in terminal or in VS Code terminal? Where are you checking this part? So, okay. So please restart the VS. Close all the file in VS and then restart. Because once you install Git, it installs automatically in the path. So you might need to restart your VS. Then Git might be recognizable. Okay. Sunil, please provide your screenshot. Arad, what happened with you? Done. Oh, great. If you have done it, if you have pushed your changes to the GitHub branch, please go for the above two points and create the new sign up there. behind now. Okay. Please do the steps, whatever you are behind right now. Push your changes to the Git and then go for these two URLs. No problem. If now Git is working, do the Git init and then add Git ignore file and add node modules and .env there, and then push your changes with the same steps. Now let's see, Sunil has sharing screen. Okay. No. You have to look for that file, right? You have to look for that file. You have to do cat ID. You have to open this file, right? You're not opening this file. You have to open this file. In Windows, how we open this file? The cat works in Windows or not? Guys, let me know in the chat. Cat works, VI or cat in Windows? Cat works in VS Code. What about the in command prompt? Just check in the command prompt. How can we see this? See things in the files. VI works, cat, and let Sunil know if git init is working. Add git ignore file, Parag. Add .git ignore file, and in that file add node modules and these things. You can see node modules, coverage, and .env. Add these files and then do git add, whatever the step I told you earlier. Git add dot, git commit, and git push. All those things. Anyone can check in the command prompt. How can we see things? VI or cat is working there or not? In Windows command prompt. So you have to open this file, Sunil. Inside this file, you will get the token. You are not opening it. Oh, great, Ekta. So now, great, Ekta, are you are you able to also did you get the credentials of MySQL also? The server, username, and everything. Yeah, just check your email first. Cat is not working in command line windows for me. Okay, let's see what will work. Let me check in the Google then. How to open file in Windows command prompt. Oh, I think you have to give it in double quotes. They're saying. If you will provide in double quotes, you can open that file. Is it? Try this, Nilanjan or Sunil. They're saying you just need to provide that file name in double quotes. It will open it. This file will now open. Is it working or they are using some extension? Try this. Okay, Ekta. If you got all the credential on your email, or you have to now manually delete it. I think once you will do that dot git ignore, you have to now add everything again. All the deleted file, all the deleted commits you have to again. You have to delete it again. Like once you will add dot git ignore in like node modules in there in the git ignore, also node modules file will be deleted first in your local, right, on the commit. Then you have to do the same git add dot git commit and git push. Then it will be deleted from there also. Okay, Jess, let me show you with that very quickly. If I see, if I add here app.js, the file app.js also. Oh, it is taking folder only. 1 minute. Let me add the folder as middleware. What happened? Why the git ignore is not working now? Middleware spelling is correct, right? What happened to git ignore? MIDDLEWARE. Okay, it's not working, huh? Dot slash. Very weird. Okay, so let's remove the node modules. The same scenario. See, as I remove the node modules, you can see, right, 2000 changes has come. Similar way, once you will add node modules here, 2000 changes will again come. But for deletion, right now they are all coming for updation. But once you will add it, the 2000 changes will come for deletion. Okay, Jayes? So you have to commit those changes and then it will be automatically deleted from there also. Like this. Yes, yes, Sunil, like this only. Okay, Ekta, if you got all the credentials, no, not delete node modules locally. You have to add, once you will add that node modules in git ignore, automatically 2000 commits will come for deletion. Automatically 2000 or whatever has come, they all will come. Otherwise, go directly to GitHub repo and delete node modules from there. That's the easy way. Go directly here in GitHub repo and delete it from here. Okay, Jess? That could be the another way. But the better way would be go from the commits also, commit only. Add it, add node module in git ignore and make the changes, push all the changes. Yes, please go into the doubt. Put yourself on call. Yeah. Yeah, Jess, please tell.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, so I added the node modules file in my Git repository and it is there. And what I'm trying to do is remove it from the main Git repository from the terminal. So what I did is I typed node modules in the git ignore file and again push the code in the Git repository. Still in the node modules, the main folder, it is still in the Git repository. So I don't know what to do about that.
You just need to add it here. Once you will add it here, all the changes will come here. Correct? Have you committed all the changes?
Yes, yes, I committed all the changes. I
Are you,
put the
are
node
you,
modules.
can you share me, can you share your repo to me here in the
Yes,
chat?
yes, just a minute.
Okay, whoever is done it, the SQL part, like Ekta or Nilanjan, you guys can go into config.json and provide the those informations here. Username, password, database in production key. Okay, do that here. Provide all those username, password, and database name. Post this information here. Okay. My database trial is expired for me as we use MySQL in earlier classes. So, are you using the same website at that time also? No, you can provide me your repo also, right? Yes.
Yes, yes, I can. So I was just showing the setup.
Yeah, node module should not be there. Yes. Just check like node modules is empty or still the folder is there.
Yes, sir. I'll check.
Slash node module.
No, sir. It is full, sir. Like there's many files in there.
No
Dot
need to add
.env. Like
slash node modules. Can you add without slash node modules? Just node modules?
just dot modules.
Yeah. Let's see if slash
Yes.
node modules will work or not. The slash node modules is also working by the way. Slash node modules is also working. No need to change anything there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now you can simply delete it from here also, right? Directly from
From
the directly
manually.
from the repo. Yeah. Directly from the repo. Can't we can't delete anything here? Let me check. Oh yeah, we can delete it, right? Let me check for the folder. Wait. Let me go to the day 4. And any folder is there? No. Let's go for session 5. Let's go into the controller. Oh yes, we can't delete, right? No, there is delete directory. Yeah. You go into the node module folder and click on delete directory. Let's see everything is deleted from there or not. Okay.
Okay, sir. I'll check.
Yeah.
Sir, but what if we have to update the file in such a way that we have to delete the old files and add new files? Then what will we have to do?
Old
Suppose
files. Mm-hmm.
I'm working on a project or something, and it
Mm-hmm.
so happens that some of the files I've updated and some of the files I have to remove now from the master branch. Then
Okay.
what will I have to do? Like I have to delete them manually, or is there a way?
I think that's what you like. See, app.js is there, right?
Yeah.
And you want to delete this file, which is already available in GitHub repo. Correct?
Yes.
So first
Yes.
you will delete it like this.
Okay.
Correct? So once you have deleted it, you can see now delete is coming here.
Okay. 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 So I have to update it locally, and then it will update on the repo also. Okay. Okay. So got it. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. That's what you have to do with node modules also, but I'm not sure why it's not happening with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure. We can generate public private key as many as we want. Yes, it will override the existing one. Okay, so everyone has created the MySQL and sign up. Everyone has signed up on MySQL and Heroku. Okay, so if you guys have already done, you guys can come here in config.json and change these values in production. Change the values here. So let me also do the sign up very quickly. I haven't done it. So let me do that. It's the free MySQL hosting, right? Hey, earlier, Nilanjan, we were using the different URL. This is different URL. Okay. So earlier we were using the different URL. It's not the same URL. Oh, I think is it the same URL? Saying this email is already registered. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. This is the same URL. Is it right, guys? Earlier we were using the same, yes? Oh, I see. That is a problem then. Anyone has any other MySQL instances? Because if we are already using this one, let's look for any other free MySQL DB hosting online. What about this word, DB for free? It looks like I have used this one. It looks like, okay, sign up we need to do first, okay. Okay, let me provide this on some database name here. E-commerce, keep the test name, username is test, password also test, in 8 characters, testing is, let's do the sign up quickly. What happened? Oh, main 8 character is there also. Okay. Okay. If that's the case, e-commerce underscore prod may contain lowercase underscore. You must not use the reserve word. Okay. Oh, oh, every time it is asking me new password, huh? Let's try some other password. Huh? Again, ah, I'm trying all the password. It is not let me choose any password. Huh? Let's try mm, big and then random letters QW 1 2 3. I'm trying all the password. It's not let me correct it. Oh, finally. Oh, it's what this time. It's not identical. Hmm. Oh, you guys can give me your database name. I'm just tired with the password there. Can anyone provide me the credentials? I think it will be 1 minute. Let me try one more thing here. They are saying it should not be any reserved word, right? What is the reserved word here? Hmm. These are the reserved word. Huh? Underscore. I think I'm missing underscore every time. 1 minute. Let's see this time. I think we already at the end of this. So what I will do, I will create a new credential. Yeah, I tried everything. I tried multiple passwords, yes. It was not working. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I tried that also. It was not working, guys. Let's try test underscore 2021. Let's see if it's working now. See, this also didn't work. No problem. So guys, I think we are already at the end of this session. So I think in next class, what we will do, yeah, very weird. So next class, what we'll do, so in next class, I think first we'll create the database for production. And then I think we are going to put those credentials in our project in the production keys. And then we are going to migration. Then we are going to use the migration to create a new tables in our production database. Okay. These are the things first we will do. And then we will deploy our application. Okay, guys. Yeah, I changed the database name, but it's not giving me the correct because e-commerce fraud I kept. But the error is coming on the password side only. Yeah, test only. That's right. Okay, let's try this password. Let me refresh it. Might be. Oh, okay. So it could be because of database username. I see. You mean, okay, username is the problem. Okay, so I was just looking into the password till now. Sorry, guys, for that. But it will also need underscore right here. Yeah, let's see. Test underscore 2022. Let's try the password now. Oh, finally. Let me write the password for some place. Otherwise, I will forget this password. Huh? So password was hey 1 minute 789 123 underscore. Yeah. So yeah, it has finally created. So I will get the credentials on my email ID, I think so. Right? Yeah, it was in the username. Thanks, Nanjan, for helping out there. So yeah, guys, I think that's all from today. So in our next class, we will be continuing our deployment process, and then we will look into your queries also. Okay. Have a good night, guys. I know we were planning to deploy our apps, but somehow we just got stuck in some of the places. But we will do it tomorrow. Which line, Ekta? Are you using FreeDB? Yes, yes, Ekta. We are using the FreeDB services. DB for free, not the FreeDB. It's a DB for free. Because I think the URL which they are providing, free SQL one, that one is already expired for me. So I cannot use that one. Same like Nilanjan, for Nilanjan also it got expired. Same as happened with me also. So I'm going to use this one DB for free. Okay, yeah. So we'll talk in next class. And I think you like everything is mentioned in slide. Anyone want to follow that? Happy to go for it. Okay. So now the next step is create database, create the tables, and connect that database to our application, local application first, and check if everything is working fine. Then connect your GitHub organization, GitHub app, GitHub repo to the Heroku app. That's what we need to do. So we'll do it in next class. Okay. So have a good night, and please do a little bit whatever we did today. Please try to practice them. Okay. Very good night, everyone.